One.
Hey everyone, I am Anthony Scott at toyhypeusa.com. I'm here with my old buddy Justin from Bluefin. Justin, how you doing?
I am fabulous. How are you?
Good, thank you. Very nice to see you again. Hoping you're doing well and happy Turkey Week.
Yeah. I'm more of a tofurkey kind of guy. My Thanksgiving is kind of boring when you don't eat any meats. It's weird.
Yeah, I have family coming up, so.
Yeah, no, that's exciting. It's good to be with family too because of like the whole COVID thing. And last year was just kind of lame. We didn't get to experience Christmas or Thanksgiving with any family or friends, and it's just kind of crazy. So many folks just went a little, got a little cabin fever, I suppose.
Yeah, it was very unusual times, but hopefully going forward, we're back to where we were.
Yeah, hopefully. Look at all that stuff behind you. You got some
arts. Yeah, well, I brought a lot of the stuff. I saved a lot of the packaging, so I just put them back in the package for on display. So just wanted to use something from Bluefin. I have more than Dragon Ball Z, but Dragon Ball Z is really my favorite. You guys do.
Right. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Bulma's bike and everything. Love it.
Yeah, Bulma's bike. Yeah. A couple of versions of Goku, Broly, whole bunch of guys. Majin Buu.
Love it.
Yeah, thank you. I like your arcade games. Those are a lot of fun.
Thanks. I got no one to play Turtles with. There's 4 players and I'm all by myself.
Really? You got Turtles in time? I'll be right over.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, 100%.
All right. So what are you guys doing for San Diego Comic-Con? It's coming up later this week. And
oh, man. We have so much planned for San Diego Comic-Con. We're going to have like 4 booths total. We're going to have the largest presence at San Diego. Wow. Of course, there's the Bluefin booth, which is going to represent like Sentinel, Flame, Mega House, Nanoblock, Ghibli. It's going to be, and Blitzway too, for that matter. Common Rider presence is going to be pretty cool too. Then, of course, there's Tamashii Nations, who's got a booth right next to us. And then there is the G base, the Gundam base. It's our first experience outside of Asia, so that's awesome. That's at San Diego. And then we have the Bandai Entertainment Pac-Man booth, so that's awesome. Last year would have celebrated 40 years of Pac-Man, but COVID happened, so we'll just celebrate it this year. Lots going on, my friend. Lots going on.
That's exciting. So you guys are launching a new line called Nanoblocks. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so Nanoblocks really cool. It's this basically it's the first micro block. I know a lot of people think of like Legos and everything, but these are premier blocks. They're a lot of fun. They sort of have this 8-bit quality to them. We actually have a Pac-Man and a Space Invader set that's going to be available. There's even specifically for San Diego, a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive that is there's the Pac-Man arcade machine, then there's the 2 little ghosts, and then there's Pac-Man and a cherry. It's absolutely adorable. We do have regular versions of those as well. Space Invaders was actually just recognized for being like one of the top holiday toy gifts, so that's kind of cool. Cracker Jack stocking stuffer. But these things are amazing. They're really big in Japan. They're done by a company called Kawada, and they're incredible, and we're so excited to bring them here to the United States. There's so many different categories. There's a ton of different licenses. There's stuff that's like specific to food or buildings or animals, and then there's gaming ones. There's like Pokemon, there's anime ones, just you name it, and Kawada probably has license for it. It's pretty awesome.
I saw Dragon Ball Z, one of the licenses, and I think I only saw Goku.
Yeah, there's a couple. There's a Goku, there's a Frieza, there's a Master Roshi, I think there's a Krillin, there's a couple of them.
Okay. That's cool. So how do these work? These are like Lego. They come in like what, like 100+ pieces? And
yeah.
You put them together?
Yeah. So there's all sorts of different difficulties. They range from like 1 to 5. Some of the easier ones, have like upwards of like 120 pieces. But then there's like even like the Titanic ship that's like 8,000 pieces or something ridiculous like that. So good luck with that one. You're gonna need like those crazy jeweler glasses. But they're pretty easy when you just do like the regular ones. I have one that's just out of reach right now. I don't think I can grab him. Actually, hold on for 1 second. I'll grab it. All right, so this is a Snorlax. I don't know if you can see that too well.
Okay.
But yeah, this is about how big they are. Take about like 30 minutes or so to put together. He's adorable, but you can see sort of the 8-bit quality that exists. It's kind of neat. It's a fun aesthetic. And you actually build them sort of top down. So as you're looking at the instructions, you're just sort of leveling up as you go. It's a lot of fun. And it's the first time you do it, it's a little tricky because your brain isn't really wired. At least mine wasn't. I was like, how does this work? But then once you do one, you can pretty much do all of them. It's a lot of fun.
That's cool. Yeah, I think I have some experience building stuff like that with some of the Lego sets that they put out. Those those heads and stuff like that.
Right.
So
Yeah, 100%.
That's cool. So going back to San Diego Comic-Con, you guys have contests and workshops planned. Is that correct?
We do. There will be several workshops actually. There's going to be sort of a Nanoblock workshop, so you'll be able to do like a touch and try, and whatever you build, you take with you. There's going to be Studio Ghibli paper theater. There's going to be a Flame Toys one as well. And Flame is pretty. Excuse me. They do like a lot of Transformers model kits, so there's gonna be a lot going on. It's gonna be intense, and there'll just be like a schedule that's posted, so you can come back and come and do the workshop that you want to do.
Cool.
And we'll have people handy to assist you, because some things can be tricky. Like the paper theater, I have no idea how that stuff works. I'm a total noob when it comes to Studio Ghibli paper theater. I lack the brain power to put those together. Any other normal human being can do it, but me, I'm just like, I don't know how this works.
Well, if I was planning on attending this year, I definitely would have tried that. But let's see what July brings. Hopefully, things will be back in.
So that's another thing too, is like just because of the weekend. This is a Thanksgiving weekend, and so many people already had plans. I am curious to see what the turnout's going to be. I'm pretty optimistic. Either way, we're going to have the largest presence there, so most people are probably going to flock to our booth anyway. So I'm excited just to be around people again. I'm a talker, so it'll be fun to interact with other humans for a while.
Yeah, I hear you. So what is the presence going to look like? You guys are going to have your full swing reveals as previous years?
There's
look like that?
Sort of. There's going to be a lot of like world first product reveals and first ever displays in North America. So there was a pretty big convention that happened in China like 2 months ago where some stuff was revealed, but we will be revealing new Storm Collectibles things as well as world first displays from Blitzway, which will be really exciting, which includes like Hellboy. There's this cool Nike display that's happening. There's their Hunters Day After World War III line, which is really cool. So that should be a lot of fun. And then we even have a Kamen Rider panel, which is gonna be really fun, and a movie screening. So that'll be awesome. The tokusatsu community is alive and well here in the States, and so we're really excited to offer meetups and panels. So this will be our first like real honest to goodness Team Kamen Rider panel, and I'm very excited about that.
That's cool. Does this the shorter
Oh, I'm sorry, you broke up. I didn't hear a word you said.
Yeah, it just said it was unstable. I apologize for
no
that.
problem.
Does this San Diego Comic-Con compared to the July show give you guys more opportunity as far as panels and stuff? Less companies?
Well, we've possibly, but we never really dabbled in the panel arena. That's kind of new to us. So this will be like our we've had a couple of panels like Anime NYC and stuff, but for San Diego, this is like our first like honest to goodness really cool one where we're the one that's spearheading it as a part of being like, and also special guest Bluefin kind of thing. So it's really cool to have like our first one, which is awesome.
That's cool. What other things are you guys planning outside of San Diego Comic-Con? You're gonna have a toy fair presence?
Yeah, we'll have an incredible toy fair presence. Really looking forward to that. That was the last time I was in New York, actually, was Toy Fair in 2020. So really looking forward to that. We'll have tons of new products that are expected to come out in 2022. My goodness, or 2020? Yeah, 2022.
Yeah,
lose my mind over here. Yep. So yeah, and that should be fun, and there'll be like one big booth presence too. I think we'll be tied in with Bandai America, which will be awesome. Really looking forward to it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So going back to the Nanoblocks, what are the price ranges?
So they fluctuate. They're anywhere from like $9, but they can go up to upwards of 100. But like the tiny food ones and the animals, they're like $9 to $15. The Pokemon ones are 12. All the licensed stuff is pretty much $12. And then the big stuff like the trees or the buildings or the boats, they can be anywhere from 30 to $100.
Okay.
Yeah.
All the character ones, they're roughly the same size.
The which ones?
All the character ones, like the Pokemon,
they're basically like the size of this Pokemon right here. Yeah.
Okay. I got
like 2.5 inches or so.
Okay.
Then there's also like mini nanos, which are just a little bit smaller. The parts themselves are the same size. The nanoblock piece itself is the same size, but they just require fewer pieces to put something together. I don't know if you can see this in my hand, but it's pretty small.
Yeah.
In fact, we even have little tweezers that you can use to construct, which is pretty awesome. But I'm a sucker for the nanoblocks. Me and my wife, we last Christmas, we actually both got each other nanoblocks and put them in our stockings. It was a total surprise. I was like, hey, because I was working on the product launch for it. And I was like, this is adorable. I got to get her one. And sure enough, we did.
Cool. That's a good idea. Stocking stuffers, right?
Yeah.
2.5 inches, perfect size.
Yeah, no, they're incredible. I think their dimensions are like 4 millimeters by 4 millimeters by 5 millimeters. They're tiny little things. Yeah, but they are the original micro-sized building block. So it's an awesome challenge and sophistication, and when it's all put together, like the color gradients all just form together really, really well. They're incredible, and it's one of those things where most people haven't heard of them, but when they see it and play with it and build one, then they're probably going to be hooked for life.
Right. That's cool. I hope this does very well for you. I know you guys have been working on this for a while, and I look forward to it.
Yeah, they're fun. I'll have to send you some.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Where can people buy them? Will they be online and in stores?
Yeah. So there's a ton on like Amazon right now. I mean, if someone just wants to, take the benefit of using Prime delivery and having something in like 5 seconds delivered via drone or something, then yeah, you can go on Amazon and get some. Or we also have retailers all throughout the country that are supplying them. I know specifically here in California, we have several like the mom and pop stores, as well as places like Barnes and Noble or Miniso, the Game Chest, places like that that have multiple locations. They're good places to get Nanoblock as well. I think GameStop is eventually going to start carrying them as well. But I think a place like GameStop where you would find, like the licensed stuff, like the Pokemons and things like that. So each store is kind of based on their niche or their footprint and their market share, will determine which Nanoblocks they probably carry. I think you might have a hard time finding like the pizza or a piano at a place like GameStop. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, it's really cool. Amazon's probably your best bet at this moment right now. If you had to have a Nanoblock or you will die, then I would just go on Amazon.
Okay. What are the age ranges for this?
Sure.
Is it like 5 and up, 6 and up?
No. So originally it was kind of being marketed more towards like like a slightly older crowd, just because they're so tiny and like choking hazards and stuff like that. But I would say if they're under 10, then they'd probably I would say like 8 and up, is probably pretty good. Otherwise, if they're any younger, then they might need parent supervision. And some of not because they'll eat it, but just because the instructions alone, I think it's just the first time it's hard for me to articulate that, but once, because you're building it from the top up, like you're basically it's like you're putting a foundation together, and then the next layer above that, then the next layer above that, next layer above that, and so you're basically stacking is how the instructions are done. And so I just think that if you're any younger than like 8, then you'll probably want a parent supervising you.
That's cool. That's a cute dog you had just walked behind you.
Oh yeah, that's the Rizzo. It's just so cute.
Check out Justin's dog, everyone. He's cute. Say hi.
Yeah, she's adorable. She's a rescue.
Those are the best.
I know. That's all I ever get is rescues. She was 4, and she weighed like 0 pounds, and she just had no hair, And after multiple pills and several baths and special shampoo, she blossomed into this beautiful puppy that I have.
Oh, that's cute. Mine's under the table right now, taking her.
Yeah, she's great. Love her to death.
Thank you. Yeah, I love dogs.
Yeah, they're the best.
So what are the full range of licenses? Is there potentially others like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat?
Yeah. So
For
yeah,
this
the
one?
possibilities are endless. Honestly, anything. In fact, we have like we shot a couple videos for Nanoblock and just said there's a license that you're interested in, then feel free to let us know and we'll do our best to get them. Right now, there's some fun ones. There's like even like the Peanuts gang, like Charlie Brown and Snoopy and all that stuff. There's like My Hero Academia. There's Dragon Ball. I have seen like Godzilla ones. They're not here in the States yet, but that would be pretty cool. So it's just sort of a growing. There's Crash Bandicoot. That's another one. Sonic. That's another one for gaming. There's all kinds of fun licenses, but it's an ever-growing roster.
Okay. So I have a quick question. A lot of people are looking for the FH Figure Arts Dragon Ball GT Goku figure. I know we're going off a little off topic here, but are there plans to reissue this figure? All the pre-orders are sold out and everything.
Right. So honestly, I can't really speak to that. I believe it actually launches in Japan tomorrow. It'll be available in stores. So we're probably looking upwards of 6 weeks with the shipping crisis that's going on right now before it's here in the United States. But based on the popularity of it, I'm sure. Well, I don't want to say I'm sure, but I can imagine that that's a figure that people will be able to get their hands on eventually. I don't want anyone to go the scalper route and pay more than what they should. But I honestly couldn't tell you what Tamashi's plans are for a re-release of that figure.
I was surprised he sold out pretty much faster than all the other figures released this year. Why do you suppose that is?
Yeah, I think people have just been wanting him for a really, really long time. And the hype was just there. And the fervor was there because so many places sold out so fast. And I think when that happens, like when you can't get something, then all of a sudden you want it, right? The FOMO is real. And then so anytime it popped up, people were just buying them. And it was kind of a weird stagger release to where different retailers were having them available at different times. So we tried our hardest. I know me personally, I was even in the hospital waiting room and I was like tweeting out like, hey, it's available at Big Bad, or hey, it's up on Amazon. And I was doing my best to help everybody from the Bluefin social accounts to get their hands on that figure. So just like on a selfish note, I know that sometimes it's easier if something's just available on Premium Bandai USA, so then everyone just has one place to go to instead of like 600 different outlets. Just for more of the one-stop shop sort of thing. Otherwise, everyone's like, hey, when's it up on this one? Hey, when's it up on this site? And I know you were doing your best to show like, hey, it's up on Big Bad, or hey, it's up on Entertainment Earth and stuff like that. And that's always appreciated. That was one of those toys where basically the entire SHF community got together and said, hey, it's available on this website, or hey, it's available on this site. This one's doing free shipping, so blah blah blah, which made it very much an easier journey than some.
Yeah, I hear you. Sometimes I'm able to, if I see it, I'll post it on the site. Hey, this is available now, go grab it. But sometimes it's hard to keep up with all the new pre-orders without knowing ahead of time.
Oh, sure, 100%. And as far as back to Nanoblock really quick. Let me double check on the age group for that, because I know it's been something that has been discussed, but never. I feel like it was never landed on something, because when I originally got the concept, to me it screamed kids, but then I was told it's not for kids. So let me just get just in the sense of like children, under 5 kind of thing. So let me just get back to you on the official age group that is probably the minimum.
Okay.
Most of our Bandai stuff is 15 plus, so it is kind of weird to step out of that comfort zone. So let me, before you print anything on that guy, let me go ahead and get you an exact age.
Sure, that sounds good. I was researching it yesterday and I didn't see anywhere on the official instructions it says that it's for ages, let's say 10 and up, or anything.
Right. I know. So I'll get
back
to you on that one.
It definitely looks like it's for kids.
I know it does. It screams kids. Kids of all ages, actually.
Yeah. Ages 5 through 99.
Right, right.
I think there was a toy company that actually their age range was on a product. I forget what it was now, but for ages 5 through 99.
Yeah, I think
I
Lego
was
does
thinking,
something like that too.
yeah.
That's funny. But if you're 100, you're out of luck. Go
Yeah.
find something else to play with.
Yeah. If you're 100 and you're still kicking, good for you.
Right, right. Go play chess in the park, man.
Yeah. So, is there anything else you can tell us about this line or about San Diego Comic-Con that we haven't discussed?
Yeah, so just for the sake of Nanoblock, we are going to be having a huge contest. It is Pac-Man related. It's celebrating Pac-Man. It's supposed to go live today. I will share with you a link when it is available, but it's going to be this huge thing where Nanoblocks, we actually put together this giant Pac-Man, and it's a guessing game where you got to guess how many Nanoblocks it took to construct this Pac-Man. This thing is a beast, and it's a lot of blocks, and the winner is actually going to get an incredible prize. They're going to win an arcade one-up Pac-Man machine, basically the one I have behind me, and then they're also going to win this extremely limited Xbox One X console that celebrated the 40th anniversary of Pac-Man.
Wow.
It's incredible. I mean, there's when we were having discussions about it, when they say limited, it was very, very limited. Like under 50 are on the planet, and so that's kind of cool. And then they'll also win a Nanoblock prize pack, which includes a Pac-Man, a Inky, a Blinky, and a Cherry, and all that stuff. So it'd be really cool. Very excited about that. And all people have to do is go to bluefinbrands.com/contest, where they can enter in the amount of blocks that they think is the correct answer to be entered to win. And very excited about it.
Okay.
That'll be going on all week long. It's basically like a Monday to Monday. And hopefully that'll be live in like the next 30 minutes or so. And then Studio Ghibli, that's another brand that we're really excited about. It's actually multiple brands that come together to create a lot of Studio Ghibli stuff. So there's figures, there's apparel, it's more like home goods rather. Things that like towels or things around the kitchen, as well as like puzzles and paper theater that I was talking about, plushies. It's all really adorable stuff. I don't know if you're a fan of Studio Ghibli, but when you see it, it's adorable and you just got to have it. And we're going to have awesome presents at San Diego. There will be a Totoro bus stop, just like in the movie. It's awesome for photo opportunities and everything. So people can just tag at World of Ghibli US. That's our social account, and it'll be a lot of fun. And there's going to be a cool prize pack for people that do that. We're giving away a no face mask, which is pretty cool. Very excited about it.
Cool.
Yeah,
that sounds like a lot of fun. I wish I was going.
I know, right? Yeah, it'll be a blast. And then Storm Collectibles. As you know, I'm a big like Mortal Kombat fan, so anything Storm Collectibles, I just gobble up. I love it. So looking forward to more exciting stuff from Mortal Kombat and Storm Collectibles.
Yeah, that's awesome. I really like what they're doing, especially with Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter.
Yeah,
lines that from Storm Collectibles, and they're just really doing a fantastic job on those.
Yeah.
Hats off to the designers and the full team that are working hard to bring us these figures.
Yeah, especially now they included like fatalities in some weird way. So that's kind of neat too. I'm a sucker for the fatalities. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, I like those too.
Yeah, and they found a way to incorporate it into the toy too, which is awesome. So I'm here for it.
That's cool.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna be hosting live streams during San Diego Comic-Con basically every day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We'll be coming live from the G Base, from the Pac-Man booth, and from our Bluefin booth. Should be a lot of fun, along with the workshops, the panel. There's so much going on in San Diego, and I can't wait. I know that come next Monday, I'm just gonna be like a bear going into hibernation. I'm just gonna pass out. Comic-Cons are always really, really exciting. So much goes into planning, and I am as it's being such an eager little beaver for this event to happen. I almost can't wait for it to just be over.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
I hear you. The only thing about that show for me anyway is the travel. I'm in Buffalo.
Oh yeah, that's a journey.
Flight from Buffalo to San Diego. I have to go to either JFK or a stop somewhere else on the way to San Diego.
Sure. Yeah,
that's
a journey.
always tough. but once I'm there, I always have a good time.
Yeah, it's a blast. I lived in Seattle for the last like 10 years. And so it was always it was fun to get out of Seattle to go to San Diego. Like just to enjoy the nice weather and everything. But yeah, that's pretty much it, my friend. But yeah, I'll give you the exact numbers on the age group for Nanoblock. I can't believe I don't know the answer to that, and I apologize.
That's okay. You know, I don't have everything memorized myself, so
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
There's a lot to know.
Sure.
So good to see you. I hope you guys have a fantastic time at the show. I am there in spirit.
Yeah.
And of course, I will be covering as much as I can, through the home office. Obviously, not in person, so it makes it trickier.
Yeah, 100%. And then we'll see you for Toy Fair. And then I'll get you some Nanoblocks. And I know you asked about the Goku Black, but we haven't got him in yet. So I don't have anything for you. As soon as one comes through the pipeline, I'll try and secure it for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. My pleasure.
So
thank you for your time.
So much. Yeah, absolutely. Good to speak to you. Happy Turkey Week.
Yeah, thank you. You too, man.
Eat a lot and everything. And I will see you guys at New York Toy Fair in February.
Perfect. Take care, my friend.
Take care.